Okay, Prashanth, you are also an engineer.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Vasavi College of Engineering.
Yes.
Electrical and Electronics
Yes,
Engineering.
ma'am.
So, let me ask you the first question. Why, after engineering, are you wanting to enter the civil services?
Ma'am, initially I did not know how to enter into civil services, ma'am. It's not my childhood dream. I thought it is for elated people, I mean people from elite group or academically very merited people. But while I was doing my graduation, ma'am, while the chance was to consider my career options, at that time I was highly impacted by working of an IT DAPO, ma'am, at my region, Parvatipuram, ma'am. So I thought that the scope of working, the canvas was very large as in civil services, ma'am, rather than an electrical engineer. The cause and effect, or there are some projects, ma'am, whereby the output is a reward in itself in such kind of services. So I wanted to make it as a career and I started preparing.
Okay. Have you appeared before?
Yes, ma'am, I went to main stage once and this was my third attempt, ma'am.
Okay. So, now recently an announcement was made by central government about reservation for higher medical education, both graduation and the specialization. What is it and what are your views? What was that reservation?
Ma'am, this reservation is regarding all India quota, ma'am, which the state governments provide in their seats regarding people coming from other states, ma'am. So in graduation it is about 15% and in post graduation it is 50%, ma'am. But in this 15% also there are not, I mean reservation have not been allotted. So they wanted to provide this kind of reservation to OBC and I mean SC/STs it is there, but for OBCs and EB, I mean economically backward sections it was not present, ma'am. So they wanted to give it to
what
them.
Is that percentage?
It's 27% for OBC and 10% for I mean
economically weaker, EWs. So now the total percentage of reservations will go above 50%?
Ma'am, I think it is a classification under what have been already given, ma'am, like the 15% which have been given.
True, but it is above 50% now.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is your view on this reservation? So then the general, the general people who don't fall in these reserve categories, their quota
under
is
16,
getting
ma'am,
less
Article
and
16.
less.
Clause
What
4
is
it
your
have been
view
said
about
that we need to
reservation?
provide special provisions for
It
those
was
people
there
who are
in the constitution. Under which
economically
article
and
can
socially
you tell
backward.
me? Yes. So it's been going on since then, since our constitution was framed. So how long does this go on? Is this the way forward?
Ma'am, under Indra Sawhney judgment, ma'am, it have been given a limit of 50% because exceeding it would be penalizing those candidates from general category. So it has kept with a purpose, ma'am. So definitely we should not breach it for our political causes. So we should not go against it. Definitely up to 50% we need to give reservation to those people who genuinely require it. Because if we see...
Genuinely, how will you assess? Because they belong to that caste or they don't?
Ma'am, the genuine assessment could be done with empirical evidences, ma'am. We need to see those people who are historically neglected, whose representation is not there at higher echelons, then definitely need to be provided with special provisions, ma'am, to increase the representation.
Like and subscribe Eagle Media Works.